Hey everyone, it is Friday, February 12th, 2010. This is like the fourth or fifth time I've tried to make this video. Every time I do, I forget to say important details and shit or whatever. So I'm going to try and make this video again, and hopefully it comes out right, and hopefully I can get this uploaded this time. So moving on, by the title, you can see this is my coming out story. So I'm just going to pull right into the story. Coming out was something that I never thought was going to happen. I had this master plan that I was just gonna try and live a straight lifestyle, I guess you could say, never tell anyone that I had feelings for other guys. I had this plan where I was just gonna get married, have kids, and just live a straight life and keep my um gay feelings to myself, I guess you could say. Um so yeah, coming out was something that I did not have planned. Basically, I was at my friend's house. We go there a lot to just chill, hang out with everyone. And me and my best friend were having a deep and meaningful conversation. Um, we were just talking about life and just a bunch of stupid bullshit. Her boyfriend wound up getting into the conversation, and for whatever reason, homosexuality came into the subject. And for whatever reason, he started talking about his aunt, who for years and years and years lived a straight life, and then for whatever reason decided to start dating girls. This led him to believe that being gay is something that you could just turn on and off. He felt that one day she just woke up and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna date girls," and this got me so angry. Anyone who is gay knows that you don't just wake up one morning and decide that you're gay. So just this getting me like so enraged and whatever. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna finally tell someone. This was not planned or anything, but I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's time. This is what I'm gonna do. So I brought her to the bathroom, and I was like, look, I got something to tell you. You know, take it or leave it, but I'm gay. And she couldn't have been any more supportive. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you finally came out. I always had my suspicions or whatever. Didn't really want to ask you. I thought it was going to be awkward. But I'm so glad that, you felt comfortable enough to finally come out to me." And I did, and it was such a weight lifted off my shoulders to finally just get this off of my chest and, finally tell someone. Finally be able to openly live my life as I want to live it. My whole master plan of, being straight and, living that whole thing was finally put to an end. I finally realized that that was bullshit, wasn't going to happen, and I was finally comfortable enough to come out to her. After that, we talked for what seemed like hours and hours and hours. I'm pretty sure it was like a good at least half an hour to an hour that we did talk about, just everything about me being gay. And after that, we went to my other really good friend's house and we sat on her bed and I told her, look, I had just told, our friend what was going on and I feel comfortable enough to tell you now that I am in fact gay. If you've had your suspicions, they are now confirmed. This is who I am. She was also very supportive, no hostility whatsoever. Um, so yeah, then we all had the same conversation that we had previously had. It was like completely rewinding and telling the whole story over again. There's, of course, the stories of, when did you know, who do you like, just the really relative questions that all of your friends are probably going to ask you. Basically, coming out, I think, is done in 3 steps. You could do them as gradually as you like, but it is in 3 steps. There is coming out to yourself, there's coming out to your friends, and then there's coming out to your family. Coming out to yourself, I think, is one of the hardest things. Like I said, I was planning on just living a straight lifestyle. That was it. I always knew that I like guys, but I saw in society that it really wasn't accepted or whatever. But I finally came to terms with it, and I said, look, if you live this straight lifestyle, you are never going to be happy. Um, marrying a woman is just, you are going to be fucking miserable your entire life. So I finally came out to myself. That I did a while ago. I finally came to terms with it. I said, look, this is who you are. Now it's time to deal with it. Then there's coming out to your friends, which I have done with my two best friends, her boyfriend, close friends I've came out to. Haven't came out to everyone yet. At this point, I figure I don't need, like, this big, I don't want it to turn into this big deal where I need to go and tell everyone and their mother. If they ask, I'm going to be completely open with it now, but I'm not going to approach everyone on the street and be like, hey, I'm gay, surprise. Um, and then there's coming out to your family. Coming out to my family is something that I have not done yet. Coming out to my friends was completely new. Like I said, this just happened like 2 weeks ago that I told them. And I do plan on coming out to my family, probably really soon. I definitely want to come out to my dad first. Me and him have always had a really close relationship. He raised me and my sister from the time that we were little. There never really was a big mother figure in our life. So me and him definitely have a much closer relationship than a lot of son and fathers have, and I'm so thankful for that. And we've always been really open with each other. If he has something important to tell me, he tells me, and if I have something important to tell him, I'm gonna tell him. So yeah, I definitely plan on telling him. That's obviously gonna be a completely different video, but I guess any tips and advice I have, I'm certainly no coming out guru, but do it when you're ready. Because let me tell you, there are going to be 1,001 questions that people want to ask you, and you just have to be prepared to sit there and answer the questions. Um, so yeah, definitely come out when you're ready. Do I suggest coming out while you are still in high school? That's um, now in college. I'm a freshman, so I did not come out in high school. I just saw it as such a burden, which I was not ready to deal with at that time. There were a few kids in my school that were openly gay, and I just saw kind of the bullshit that they had to go through, and trying to deal with school and family and schoolwork and just everything that high school is about. I was just not prepared to go through that. Um, so that's something that's definitely a personal decision, coming out in high school. Would I suggest it? I don't know. Like I said, that's something personal that you need to deal with. But come out when you're ready. Like I said, be prepared to answer 1,000,001 questions. Come out to people who you know at first are going to be supportive, because you definitely need that backbone. If you do encounter anyone who isn't supportive, you definitely want close friends there that are going to help you out through the whole process. Really, that's all the advice I have right now. This is completely new to me, and as I tell more people, family, as I tell more friends, I guess I'll have more advice for everyone. But I guess I just wanted to contribute my little coming out story. There's a gazillion of these on YouTube, and they were all extremely helpful to me. They definitely gave me a lot of pointers on coming out to family and just how to cope with it. So, hopefully, people who watch this, if they're struggling with coming out, they can get something out of this video. And I guess at least feel that they're not alone, that there are other people who are going through the same struggles as they are. And yeah, if you have any, questions, I could definitely try and answer them for you. You could leave them in a comment, or if you'd feel more comfortable messaging me. If you want to leave a video response, whatever, I'm completely open to discuss whatever you want to, discuss. And yeah, I guess I'll end this video. I'm pretty sure I included everything that I wanted to include. Definitely subscribe to me, because I'm going to be making a ton more videos just discussing a lot of things that I feel need to be talked about in the gay community. Just political events that are going on. I'm sure you could guess what they are by now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it.